Hello again, ChoroQ fans. So, I'm always finding new castings because ChoroQ's been doing this for 40 plus years. And so, this is an interesting one. Miyazaki is a really famous Japanese director. He does all these animations Howl's Moving Castle, count a bunch. But this one is called Ponyo, and I recall seeing it. It's about a fish that wants to be a human or something like that. And that's the theme of the thing. But anyways, they made the car from this cartoon, but it turns out this cartoon car is heavily influenced by something called the Mitsubishi Minica Toppo. So just looking at the box, looks pretty much like it, right? But let's open this box up actually, and I think this is brand new. I think it's from the ST, the standard line. So Ponyo is a fish there, and later, nope, there's a fish. I don't see her in a human form, so okay. Some sort of stickers. Okay, maybe those might be necessary. Or not. This I think is like some sort of membership club or something, or fan club, who knows. Maybe someday I should look at that. You know, I'm going to keep that piece of paper. I've opened like maybe 500 of these things, and I have never bothered to look at that website. So I'm not very attentive, obviously. When is this thing came out? This thing came out in 2008. 2008. Okay, so it's not that old. Interesting. I've never seen Choro packaged this way, where the blister is on the top and bottom. There's one up in there. Okay. I'm thinking I might actually keep this box. It's so unique. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm really short on space. Alright, let's take a look at these things. I mean, it's pretty similar. The turn signals, the grill. Some tweaks that were made, obviously, for a cartoon. Maybe to get around licensing issues, right? Taillights are generally the same, though. Very tall cabin. I like this real car. I would actually buy that. As goofy as it looks, I'm all about putting bicycles into cars. So that looks like you can fit a bicycle in height-wise. So that's why I'm about practicalities. My sense of style. Well, I never really had a sense of style. So this is standard molded 5 spokes from ChoroQ, but in this case, since they're pink, I'm thinking we're gonna leave them alone. I don't need to swap them out. This is a matte finish pink as well, which is kind of odd. It's not glossy at all. Look at the reflection of my pick. It's so cloudy because it's such a matte finish. Interesting. So that's another unique feature. Okay, the door handle is a big panel gap to go around it. And then there's some gray paint for the window molding. I think the whole body is this light blue plastic, and they painted everything else. There's a little side reflector of some sort there. Then they have a very light pink bumper system there. It's all molded in. Some white headlights here. Black detail there. Perfectly smooth surface though. And then a little pink emblem is left behind. This is also a smooth surface. The license plate does match the cartoon. And then the turn signals also have a little bit of a recess around them. Probably easier to paint that way. Oh, nice. Got some printed wiper blades there, and then this gray window molding again. Alright. This side seems identical, so no fuel filler in the cartoon world apparently. And then the rear lights. You got the turn signals up there and the red below. I don't know I think that's supposed to mimic the rear hatch handle. Looking at the rear image on the monitor. Yeah, and that's the license plate. Alright, interesting. So some crazy. I don't know what the GNDHDDT means, but this is probably the Japanese text for that movie. Okay, and then yeah, it says 2008. Standard construction, a screw and a tab in the back. Oh, look at this. There's blue down here. So that must be the Canopy. I'm a little curious, guys. I'm going to take this apart. Let's see what's going on the inside of this. Maybe it is a separate blue Canopy. Oh, assuming this tab comes out. Yeah, very often they make these tabs almost impossible to remove. Like, this is a first. I've never seen one of the tabs where there's a little tab literally holding that in place. So what I usually do is take a hobby knife and scrape that out. I'm gonna have to come back. I tried. You can see I gouged it a couple times trying to push that thing out. I didn't feel like cutting that off. But there's nothing to see anyways. It is the same blue plastic. There's just an extra piece of plastic here trapped to hold this front axle down. That's what's happening. But this blue is the same as the rest of the body, so it's not a separate piece. Okay. Yeah. Okay, very neat. Let's compare it to a couple other tall van-like things. I'm gonna have to do a search and see if I can find other franchise cars, like cartoon franchise. Okay, well anyways, this is a Daihatsu Tanto with some 3D printed wheels. The next one is a Toyota Siento. I think that's the first generation Siento. And then this is an MR wagon, a Suzuki MR wagon. These are just, wheels you can buy off eBay or AliExpress. But the other ones are all 3D printed. And then one of my favorites is this Nissan Escargo. It literally looks like a snail. And again, in real life, this has a really tall rear end to fit bicycles. Alright, the last one will be a Honda Mobilio with some Hot Wheels Real Riders on it. I'm just looking at eye level, and yeah, this pink car is taller than all the other ones. Oh, but the other ones are all lowered. Never mind. So maybe they're all around the same height, but every other one I have is lowered right up into the wheel well. So let's get these guys out of here. Sadly, I do not have any miniature Miyazaki characters. I just have this woman. I don't know. I think she might be from One Piece. That's some sort of Japanese franchise. Or, well, I don't know. Okay, well, it's another cool Choro-Q. And I'm glad I got it. I picked this one up locally. So that's why I knew nothing about it. I was just found an old toy shop and bought it. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely keep the Choro-Q train coming along. Alright, see you guys.